Hey everyone, and welcome back to Highmountain. So I was really excited to just keep on going after I recorded the last episode, and that's exactly where we're going to be picking up from. Thank you, we have accomplished what many thought to be impossible. Not only have you helped us reunite the tribes, you've exposed the traitor, and gained us an ally in the Stone Dark Drogbar. Highmountain will forever be great. Speak now with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. I will make preparations for our battle to come, and hopefully, that'll be a pretty exciting battle. Let's head over to the Spirit Walker, who is rather conveniently placed over here in this really chill-looking pool. Again, great antlers. You have succeeded in uniting the tribes. That is no small task. It has only been done once before in the history of this mountain. Highmountain last united the tribes thousands of years ago to take on the Legion during the War of the Ancients. Speak with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn to learn about Highmountain. Okay, this is pretty cool. Oh, nice, a cinematic. I will tell you the story of Highmountain. For generations, the Tauren of this mountain fought. Countless lives, even entire tribes, were lost. Once, upon returning from such a battle, Highmountain found his people slaughtered by a previously unknown foe. Battling his grief, Hulan spoke with the leaders of the remaining tribes. He convinced them to unite under one banner and oppose this new threat. He then went on to lead the Tauren against the Burning Legion in the War of the Ancients. Obviously, there's quite the parallel going on with what we did and what he did. He wants us to be able to experience it firsthand, so we're going to be collecting a bottle of Airspark, Moosh's Tears, and a Dark Shard Crystal. Very cool. I wonder if this will almost be like the Naga stuff, where we got to relive a kind of Naga warrior's experiences in Vashir. So stepping outside once again into this very, very pretty zone, we are going to get first the bottle of Airspark. Never mind. We're going to have to pay a whole silver. Bloody hell, Lannis got... You know what? I bet her and that feckin' shaman are running an extortion ring. That's what this really is. Never mind, it seems more like a dude than a crystal. A particularly dead crystal. Well, apparently we've done something to piss off water itself. Not really a good idea, and I am at disconcertingly low health. Good thing there's some soul shards for me to pick up. Well, with the water killed, we just need to get Moosh's Tears, which are right here. Well, we've collected our items and we're now back at Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. Looks like we're going to be getting a pretty cool quest, though. Highmountain is the origin of our strength as a tribe. He bested the Legion when they last threatened our survival and unified many disparate tribes. Listen to his story and you will know why his name imbues courage in the cowardly and strikes fear into the fearless. Cleared a path for the Furbog and Tauren reinforcements before speaking with their leader, Unugak. Unugak? Whatever. Words. Let's fight some Legion. Very cool seeing references to the actual War of the Ancients, though. So, here I am. Hulan was the strongest and the first of our tribe. At the call of Krasus, he defied the Legion and defeated many demons with the Eagle Spear. You might recognize the Eagle Spear, it's what I'm using as a hunter. So what abilities does it have? A sweeping attack. A ranged one, Harpoon Stomp, and then Gore Charge. Charge your enemies and gore them with your horns. Fuck. Well, this is really cool. Let's... Bloody hell, I suppose we may as well just hop in then. Oh yeah. Wow. One badass dude. I suppose this is rather similar to what we were doing as the Arakoa guy. That said, I've really bit off a lot here, haven't I? Fantastic. So with 25 killed, I think we need to head over here. And we're actually getting to relive the War of the Ancients. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm extremely impressed. They've built this whole thing out into its own... Yeah, they've just like built out the War of the Ancients into its own scenario. We're actually here in Ashara. Wow. Yeah, well, color me impressed. And here we are with the Furbogs. And Ungak, their leader. I'll have a bit of a chat with him. Spirit Walker Ebon... Oh yeah, so... Ungak was grateful for the help of the Tauren. He was unsure if they would come at the request of Krasus, or if they would want to stay behind... basically stay at their mountain until it was too late. But no, we have arrived. What do we need to do? So I need to go and rescue somebody called Ro, which is going to take us just down here, and you can really see just like Legion full-on invasion stuff everywhere. And again, you know, we're in Ashara, so it's nice to see that throughout parts of this expansion with the artifact stuff, with a few other things, that they're not afraid to reuse the old world. And a lot of people might think that's lazy, but as far as I'm concerned, that stuff's not doing anything for anyone at the minute, so you may as well reuse it, and if it means we get more content, then I'm actually really happy with that. Oh wow, there's loads of night elves fighting. Looks like they're more dying than fighting. So this is actually a elk. So this is actually a deer, or a stag even, whatever, so we will heal them up and befriend the deer. Cool. Wow, we're actually getting to meet Malfurion. Krasus, also known as the dragon Coriel Straz, aided their efforts from the sky, but a formidable force was needed on the ground, and we need to go and meet Malfurion. You know what, I might even clip this one onto YouTube, and really try to do some editing stuff with it, because this is really, really cool. Cenarius, receive my blessing, your people shall forever have my favor. And we actually have just gained a heal here. And there is Cenarius. And that's actually the new Cenarius model. Cenarius is going to be involved with the first raid instance of Legion from what we know. Even though the Lord of the Forest Cenarius recognized Hulin's greatness, he bestowed him with a blessing that we carry with us to this day, the horns of Ichiro. Ichiro? You know what, weird words, but I'm assuming that's why they've got these really cool antlers. Well, Malfurion seems to be quite pleased that this deer, who seems to be quite a special deer, something to do with Maloran, is following us. Let's have a bit of a chat. So Malfurion worked on bringing reinforcements from a verdant realm across the borders into physical creation. So basically, he's summoning stuff in, and while he's doing that, what Hulin did was protected him. Well, there's Malfurion doing his magic. A few Night Elf defenders scattered around here as well. And we essentially need to go around, and I don't know if we destroy these portals, but certainly we kill whoever's coming out of them. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, you're just so crazy powerful as this guy. I wonder... Wow, that is actually... Yeah, my 3 is just flat out killing weaker mobs. Yeah, that is incredibly badass. Well done, Blizzard. Sometimes being OP is extremely fun. Let's see, so my 2 pulls me towards guys, but what's the point in being pulled towards somebody when you can, like, just, you know, hit 3 and slaughter everything? I'll just make sure nothing's actually made it to Malfurion. Nah, guy's still safe. And a few more, that's it. So we have managed to defend Malfurion. This actually works as a really handy charge. Brilliant, so that's his portal done. And we need to go and meet up with Jared's Shadow Song on the battlefield. That's, I believe that's Maev's sister. Maev's brother, even. So I suppose we just hop down here. And, yep, still lots of fighting going on. Some of this does look a little bit unfinished, I'll admit. Oh, wow, Pit Lords. Huh. Yeah, some of this looks a little bit unfinished, but overall, very cool. Oh yeah, loads of guys fighting here. I'll talk to him. It is good to see you in the battle. You look taller. I suppose that's all those blessings we've just got. Shadowsong had one last favour to ask of Hulin. Defeat the Lord of the Nethrazim, Tichondrius. With his defeat, the attack on Ashara would fall and balance could be restored. Well then. Ha! This demon will fall to the Eagle Spear, Shadowsong. Play with your imps while I do the real work. The next one is on you. Okay, wow, Tichondrius then. I suppose this is just one of many times that Tichondrius would be defeated by, well, players and their friends. I just took a massive hit there. Don't suppose I can just bull rush Tichondrius to death. Nah, looks like I can't. Well, I'm essentially just going to be using my 4 all the time. This thing, Echiro's Blessing, is basically just a super powerful regrowth. Yeah, poor old Tichondrius doesn't have much fight in him. Oh crap, neither do I. Doing quite a lot of damage. And that would be Tichondrius dead. Brilliant stuff, and that's the scenario over by the looks of things. Hulin cast Tichondrius out of this world with the Eagle Spear. He returned to his homeland after the War of the Ancients, and it was renamed in his honor. Well, that was extremely cool. The more of stuff like that, the merrier. Yeah, really nice. I think it's about time I replaced that rubbish Illidari cape. So I'll throw this on. Now that you are familiar with our greatest hero, perhaps you are willing to assist me on a very dangerous endeavor. To this end, I have sent word for one of your allies to join us. When you are ready, join us in my spirit lodge. It is up the elevators and across the southwestmost bridge. One nice little detail there is you've got that really cool water wheel built into the side of the mountain. Just so much, like, beautiful creativity going on with this zone. I suppose it has been a while since they've been able to go completely crazy with the Tauren look. Well, bloody hell. It's Bran and this guy. I'll be honest, I'm here because you mentioned Kaskaroth. Yep. Does make sense that Bran is pretty much only here for the loot. The Drogbar have a tool of the Titans in their possession, and it falls to us to find a way around that. To that end, I recommend we walk the path of Hulan to the place our people first recovered the hammer so many generations ago. I've asked for the aid of Bran in this endeavour, as there are few in the living world who are that acquainted with Titan artifacts. The road ahead is dangerous, and we could use your aid. The path of Hulan follows in the footsteps of Hulan's last and greatest hunt. Now we're looking one of those really nice water wheels again. Oh, here we are in the path of Hulan itself. It's actually an area. A remarkably beautiful area as well. I probably sound like a broken record at this stage. Yeah, I really like the look of this zone. The Skyhorn have tracked the beast to a nearby cave. Good. He must not be allowed to gather his strength so close to our homeland. We must drive him from his lair. But these ain't no spirits. These are time echoes. So these aren't spirits. These are like, basically, what, recordings from time or something? Huh. Loads of Ettins around here too. Very interesting, though. If they were spirits, that would imply, you know, they're an active entity that could talk to us or something, but if they're just echoes of time, then basically the recordings. For Hulan, the War of the Ancients did not end at the Well of Eternity. With the Legion defeated, he focused on the monster that got away. Well, fuck me sideways and call me Jim, it's Deathwing. Welcome, my friends, to the Vault of Neltharion, or as the world would come to know him, Deathwing. Huh. Oh yeah, copyright to my good friend Sean Paul and that whole fuck me sideways quote. It's one of my favorite statements of surprise. Quite the drop. Mind yourself in here. This is not a safe place. Yeah, well, bloody hell, it's not a safe place. It's Deathwing's fucking lair. It was in this place years ago that Hulan Highmountain challenged the great Deathwing. The power wielded in that battle was so great that it left scars in time itself, much like the ones we saw on the way in. Echoes of those here on that faithful day still drift forward, sharing their story with us today. But be careful exploring these scars. The echoes might get a glimpse of you, and they are still quite dangerous. And of course, Bran wants to have a look around, and he will be requisitioning our help in defending him. Never mind, the quest text lied. What he wants is a waygate. A Titan waygate, I would assume. Oh, and there's one over there. How useful. So the place is littered with small little, you know, whelps, time-lost enemies. Shouldn't be too hard. And actually, we've got these here Vault Guardians, which appear to still be alive. As always, I'll be showing you the stuff that's significant from here. So, this is a Titan waygate. What lies beyond? A hammer. Deathwing eats any of my people who get near it. That's a Drogbar over there as well. Alright, let's continue on. I'll fight one of these Vault Guardians to see what they're like. Quite a bit of health, but like most things, I-Beam does deal with them pretty handily. Here's another small treasure, which probably just has a treasure coin in it. I assume that we'll be getting some sort of blue item and then an artifact power token in the full game. Turns out I actually had to stand inside the waygate for anything to happen. So I suppose if I talk to Bran, let me know when you are ready, and we can see what sort of defenses this whole place has. Fair enough. That's the Hammer of Khaz'goroth. Can I just, like, have that, please? I mean, that would really simplify what we're doing here. Looks like Deathwing left the automated defensive up. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, we're finding fucking star people from the Titans. That's really nice to see. Oh, using that two-handed weapon from Elgalon, but with one hand, signifying this is I don't know. Signify something, goddammit. Try aiming for the Titan defenders. Them orbs are what's holding the portals up. Ah, yes, we just need to kill these then. Nice, well that really does make things rather simple. You don't even have to worry about the mobs, just destroy the orb. Alright, that should be enough. I'll meet you near the exit to the dragon hole. To this dragon hole, I see. Well, obviously that wasn't the Hammer of Khaz'goroth, then. It was just some Titan discs. Maybe that was like either an alpha bug or a placeholder or like a temporal weird thing. I don't know. I've got a temporal anomaly here. My people did not make this goblin trash, we only strapped it to the worm's hide. And we must find weapons not made by mortals. Is there any tool or trinket Deathwing kept from your people? Something he would not trust you to touch. And then he says he may know of something. Right, so it would seem like the Drogbor, whatever, were aiding Deathwing in whatever he was doing. But this guy was kind of like the man on the inside for Hulan. Enough stalling, we must slay the beast and set my people free. Oh, the event just disappeared. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Yes, but essentially, The Drogber guy is getting, he's getting antsy that his people are being enslaved, and right now, as of this time, we haven't really done anything about it. Or at least, thousands of years ago. After long study, I believe it might be possible for one skilled in magic to bring such an echo forward to our time. But such an act should only be used in the most dire of situations. Time travel bullshit alert! The greatest time scar of all is just ahead. Khaz'goroth was the titan who shaped the world. Using his hammer against Deathwing, the aspect of Earth, had dire consequences. Go, speak with Huln, and witness the reason why the name Highmountain is feared amongst dragons to this day. So we actually get to speak against the, time version, the time version of him. We have lost so many today, I did not think another champion would make it through. Come, we have a hard fight ahead of us. Are you ready? I will not be undone by some mortal filth. I am the Earth Warder. Very unhappy Deathwing. Wait, we need to... Okay, we need to fight Deathwing then. Well, I guess this is already more badass than fighting a few fucking hentai tentacles in a puddle. So far, Deathwing isn't doing too much, to be honest with you. I might just pop meta, though, to make this fight go a little bit faster. Okay, something's going down. By the power of the Titans, I banish you from this world, Earth Warder. Ah, he has speared him. Well, not speared him. And, yeah, there's Deathwing banished? Wait, so he managed to banish Deathwing, then? As you can see, Highmountain was a force that drove Deathwing from this plane of existence. No black dragon has dared to return to this place since, until now. Now that the whole spirit journey thing is out of the way, we can get down to business. Oh, of course. Assist Spirit Walker Ebonhorn in Neltharion's vault. Alone at last. Well, I suppose. Whoa, what? Hang on a second. Are you... Okay, so he just revealed that he's a disguise. And he needs help with time. So this is Wrathion, isn't it? This is... You little shit. You little shit. How's it been?
I do not share my father's
I apologize for the ruse. I did not wish to reveal my identity in front of a tribe of known dragon slayers. I don't think they would approve of the real reason why I'm here. Champion, do you stand ready to assist me? I will make it worth your while. Well, fair enough, Wrathion. We do have history. I suppose that you did cause, the worst fucking expansion yet. Ugh, what a dick. Oh, Wrathion. Be on your guard. I have no doubt Deathwing left many traps behind to defend these treasures. Oh, so he just wants treasures. Hang on, he's casting this on time-lost eggs. Well, maybe they're uncorrupted black dragonflight eggs or something? Yes, they predate Deathwing's corruption. Do I really want to be helping him make the black dragonflight again? Because, well, they weren't really that good the last time, were they? Just a little bit longer. I need to get as many of these eggs as possible. Fair enough, Wrathion. Well done. I've sent a clutch to a safe location. Now we'll see about finding us a safe way out of here. Look to the west when you're ready to leave. Okay, that I am. Also, he's no longer a little whelp. He's a full-on dragon now. Well, a rather small dragon. Give you one reason not to let Talos here rip your wings off and beat you with them. Look, that incident with the Iron Horde was just a misunderstanding. Garrosh was supposed to convince them to fight the Burning Legion, not invade Azeroth. Sure. Sure. Thank you. As always, your skills continue to protect the future of Azeroth in ways you cannot even imagine. Well, maybe I'd be able to imagine if you'd bloody well tell me. Great, so he's actually giving us some fun little items here. Of course, none of them particularly... I can't really use any of them for traits because they don't seem to be implemented yet. Anyhow, we shall turn in Bran's quest and get ourselves a brand new ring. Great, well, it looks like we've got a pretty major quest with Wrathion here to escape these caves. Or not, I could just run past these problems. Perhaps whatever's supposed to be tricky here isn't really implemented yet. It is a great show-off, though, of just how you can move pretty damn fast as a demon hunter. Right, one final Vault Guardian for me to kill on the way out, but that pretty much is it for us. I'm just going to double check. Yes, yeah, good. Blind Flurry is active. Fury, even. Fantastic, that's him dead. Let's go out and meet Wrathion. Alrighty, so we've actually got the Black Talon Quartermaster again. We've got right and left. Haha, right and left. See what they did there? Very funny.
A new era.
Oh, okay. I'll just use the memory of Neltharion then. Oh, I took the wrong reward. Yeah, I've already got a plus 20 eye level shadow artifact. Oh, that's silly of me. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of calling some of my own forces to assist us with the exit plan. They can ensure you a flight to wherever you need. I will remain here should you need me. My associates can assist me recovering other less dangerous items from the vault. Thank you again, hero. You've just given the Black Dragon flight a second chance. I think I may have just made a terrible mistake, or set up another expansion. Let's see how that goes.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Oh, that voice acting. Oh, God.
Watch your back.
Seriously, anyone in, I don't know, Europe, the UK, Ireland, anywhere, anyone who lives anywhere near England and therefore is able to hear an actual English person. Oh, wow, Blizzard they should just be banned from English accents. Or British, or, you know what, I don't even want to hear Blizzard try an Irish accent. Actually, if they ever have tried an Irish accent, let me know. That might be a cringe that's worth having. Well, when I was down here, I actually just noticed a treasure chest. Let's see what's in it. Well, I'm back at Thunder Totem, and it's time to talk to the chieftain. I'm not fond of deception. I am less fond of dragons. This Wrathion did well not to return to my city. Yeah, probably. You do well not to return to ours on that topic. Your timing is fortunate. Our forces at Snowblind Mesa report seeing the Underking above ground. What is more, he is lightly guarded and has the hammer with him. Thanks to your efforts, we can meet him in battle. Come, join us on the warpath to Snowblind Mesa. Brilliant stuff. I'm pretty excited to see this, ratchet itself into high gear. Hopefully one of those scenarios where all of the time that they put into setting up what's going on here is actually going to pay off because they actually spent time setting things up and making them matter. And it would appear that Snowblind Mesa is actually just all the way up here, which, again, is an extremely pretty looking thing. I love the look of this zone completely. The whole thing just feels very at home, I suppose. And here we are at Snowblind Mesa. Quite beautiful looking indeed. Great, so I'm here and you can see everybody's already sort of, down to the business of slashing at each other. Snowmane Village behind us was caught completely off guard by the scale of this attack. I will hold the Drogbar line here, so we have time to evacuate the civilians. They're using worms to burrow their way and deploy their troops. I give you command of our forces. Use them to slay the worms and cut off enemy reinforcements. And as for Jail, she just wants us to kill 10 Drogbar. Finally, our good friend Navarog has a quest for us, which is to kill Siege Brule Ogrul. What a fun name he has. I-Beam is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you, ridiculous. So much death, it's glorious. Oh, bloody hell. So a whole bunch of these guys just, phased into my location at once. Yeah, I think it's best I just run past them and hopefully... Oh, whoa, look at this. Call the Rivermane Shaman. Hopefully she's got heals, because I've just overpulled way too much stuff. Ah, shit, looks like I'm dead. Oh yeah, very dead. Well then, I'm back and everything's off cooldown, so off I go. And you know what is funny? The difference in power between a a Demon Hunter with cooldowns and a Demon Hunter without cooldowns is absolutely ginormous. Without I-Beam and Chaos Nova, I am like a average, basic, boring, but with those things, I do so much damage. It's odd how spiky that damage is, and I've got to wonder how that's going to be when it comes to a raiding context where you're essentially useless most of the time, but very powerful a few times. And I mean that even more so than just the current way that it is, where people are super strong with cooldowns, pretty weak without them. Well, with that stuff dead, it's time to kill this guy, Siege Brule Ogrul. How much health does he have? 1.2 something million. Not that much. Fear of the Illidari just sucks to use. I really hope they, I don't know, either remove it or change it or just do something to make it feel good to use. Well, the Siege Brule ain't messing around, so let's just pop meta and, well, mess him up. That was close. That was very close. And I'm finding, yeah, I take quite a lot of damage from this stuff. Which, yeah, I suppose that's a good thing. By my own standards, that is a good thing. Just, takes a bit of time to actually get used to, I guess. It is probably one of the things that's resulted in me enjoying my kills quite a bit, when I, like, get a big lineup of I-beams or something. Anyhow, we actually do have one final one of these worms to destroy. I'm going to be calling in the Skyhorn to help us do that. Brilliant, so here come the Skyhorn people, I think. Either they're just floating about, not really doing anything up there. I hope they do something, because this is a very big worm. Yeah, a very big worm indeed, and I am not somebody who is able to use self-healing to get out of this. Right, the Skyhorn are just doing nothing then. Right, let's have a second shot at this guy now that we've got a little bit more in the way of, well, just, resources and stuff. Hopefully the bloody Skyhorn are actually going to come in this time. Actually, it looks like they just are supposed to fight from their eagles and do damage to it. Yeah, seems like that's how it is. I suppose it's just that right now there really is not a lot of survivability for demon hunters. If you take damage, well, tough shit. You don't really have any way to get health back. Which is a little bit tricky when it comes to sustainability. Anyhow, this guy's very much dead. Like, of course, when you kill something, you do get health back via the spirit thing. But, well, you have to kill it in the first place, and if it's a sustained-based fight with, where you're fighting something with a lot of health, that's quite a bit less possible. Brilliant, so that's pretty much everything done, and I assume that means that well, these guys have quite obviously held their line, so the village should be decently safe. Alright, that is all of my quests handed in. And we get a quest from Mela, who says they're starting to turn the Drogbar numbers back, but they still need to find out where in this mess the Underking is. Lassan has a Sky Eagle ready for me to help scout out the battlefield. Fair enough, let's go scouting. Oh, a War Eagle, very nice. You know what, I'd love an Eagle mount. Yeah, just one like that, it would be brilliant. Okay, we're into a cutscene. That stuff is beautiful looking. I assume your man is going to use his hammer to enact some, like, devious, to do some devious things on our people here. Highmountain Defender, we stand with Highmountain. Nah, I'm pretty sure they're all about to get skewered. Yup. You stand in my way. You know what, I'm already liking this Dargul fellow. Children of the Deep rise and crush these Shanronir. What? Okay, well, that's just a random word, dude. I don't know what that means. Right, so I can throw a Stone Dark Crystal, or I can do Placeholder Completion Button, which kills all of the things. As much as I would love to hit that, I think it's probably best for stability and Blizzard's testing that I just hit one and properly kill things. Never mind, it doesn't work, so I'm going to have to press Blizzard's special button. Ha! Yeah, which is set that to 50, which sends me all the way back to this quest guy. Right, so that's a little bit weird. He just spawned here, and it looks like our next... Wow, that's Neltharian's lair. It's not actually active yet, though. Mela's already chased the Underking into this cave. There is something which is something that we tell our children never to do. Reckless child, but hey, who wants to live forever? Let's join her in battle. Damn, fair enough then. Off we go. You want my hammer? Come dig for it. Oh, Dargul. Oh shit, right, that's one big elemental with 8 million health. Thankfully, there's quite a few of us to fight. So again, we can pop Metamorphosis, which is eternally a very, very cool thing to do. Doing Petrifying Breath. Didn't look like that was something we could avoid. Not a lot of tactics going on here, it's just pretty mindless. Well, once again, I'm having issues when it comes to just sustained damage because I'm a demon hunter. Not a great deal I can do, unfortunately. The hope is that I can somehow last long enough to maybe just, like, use cooldowns to take this guy out. Ah, never mind, he reset. Well, that's not good. Well, finally it looks like the Wrath of Dargul is dead. That certainly took a while. She says he's just postponing the inevitable. Indeed, it would seem so. And we get some new shoulders. I'll have to have a look at what these shoulders sort of appear like on my character. Nice, but I'm definitely preferring my starter ones. The Hammer of Khazgaroth. I will direct my people to clear a path through this rubble and assault Dargul's forces directly. It will be a ruse. Navarog has proposed a plan that I believe has merit. He knows of a side entrance that might lead directly to Dargul. Muster what allies of yours you can, and strike at them through the side passage. Recover the Hammer of Khazgaroth before that villain brings the mountain down on top of us. And it would appear that that is actually not a instance quest. No, this is something we'll be able to do outside of the dungeon. Which, for the sake of this video, is very nice. Ah, never mind. It looks like this is indeed something that has to be done via a dungeon. And sadly, it is also a dungeon that isn't available, so I can't even try to get a group to show it to you guys. Well, I reckon that since that's finished, I may as well give you something else, and there is actually a series of quests with our good friend, Helmet. So, this person wants us to deliver some arrows to him, so that we can maybe teach some of them to stop using their gadgets, and maybe go back to doing things the old-fashioned way. Well, their camp is way over here, but let's just see how far a demon hunter can actually reach. Well, I kind of fucked that up, so probably not that far. Well, we made it over here, which I'm happy enough with. So this is actually taking us over to a part of the zone where we haven't really done any quests, I don't think. Oh yeah, we're actually at these really nice-looking rapids. And here we go, Nessingwary's Retreat. Where we actually got a flight master, a few tents, yeah, the usual kind of thing. And here's Helmet himself. We gave up on using that kind of ammo long ago. Don't worry though, we won't let the gift go to waste. I'm sure we can use the arrows for kindling. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Right, so there's a whole bunch of amateur hunters around the place. He wants us to confront them. So here's Addie Fizzlebog. She's actually a writer, an author, but what's her real calling in life is actually just shooting shit with a rifle. However, she needs to finish her last book before Helmet's actually going to teach her how to fight. So, to that end, we need to get, well, the Rocky Hills of Highmountain pages off of these hill striders. A little bit of a callback, of course, to the green somethings of Stranglethorn. Here's an amateur hunter, of course, as being a complete dickhead, just like actual amateur hunters in-game. This is said as a hunter. Alright, that's her convinced to fight somewhere else. Yep, this is pretty much just Blizzard taking the piss out of hunter tropes. And rightly so. Are any of these hunters going to be nice? Ah, yes, one of them, but they were a bit of a dick in doing it. And finally, great, that guy ran off. Anyway, let's head back to Helmet. Oh yeah, so the next, the next series of quests is pretty much the typical mass murder that Helmet pretty much always has us going on. Well, I will see you guys after I've killed a ludicrous number of these guys. Oh wait, no, it's only 10 Pine Rock Stalkers, huh? Never mind, I will see you after a slightly shorter time. Of course, I am a demon hunter, so we're going to try to do this in a more interesting manner. Hopefully none of these guys are going to run away from us. Brilliant, so I will do my stun, line everything up, and hopefully slaughter them all with one nice big satisfying eye beam. Ah yes, that does feel good. So I've just pulled all of these guys, but I don't actually have anything on cooldown, so I suppose we'll just kite them. Luckily, that is something the demon hunters are kind of exceptional at doing. Yep, I really haven't taken that much damage. Okay, time to show them what I'm really made of. Yeah, nice. The power fantasy really can work with these guys. It looks like we finally found a reason to kill all of these bears that we found in the last episode. Hopefully I'll be able to get loads of them pulled up here. That said, being bears, they do a lot of damage. Ouch. Oh boy. I've completely messed up my rotation as well. This is bad. Let's go over here. Right, I'm going to meta because I think I've got more survivability in meta, and we shall do... Never mind. And we've actually managed to hit level 103, which is pretty cool. For some reason, it didn't properly give me credit for the quest with her, but let's continue. Oh, nice, we actually have a 3-player quest. 2 3-player quests, that's really cool. Of course, that's a bit of feedback that a lot of people, myself included, have been throwing Blizzard's way, is like, we want group quests in the game. I just thought it was a pretty cool UI element, so as we fight with her, she actually has an XP bar that fills up. Well, time for this 3-player boss. It's got 6 million health. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we're going to die here, and if we do, then I'm not really going to be that concerned. So we need to turn away to avoid a mechanic that it does called Predator's Gaze. Though, just looking at the numbers over here, overall, I don't think this one's going to be going in my favor. Yeah, so this isn't really looking like it's going to turn out well for us. Which is a really good sign, actually. I would have been disappointed if I was able to kill this on my own. I'm going to try to kite a little bit, maybe, do some fancy trick. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, turns out I was able to get her leveled up, so let's head back to the quest NPC and see what's going on. Seems like she's perhaps the main, like, story part of what's going on with Helmet. Ah, so he's giving us a quest to kill Irewing after sending up a flare to signal its location. Pretty cool. We're actually going to get some gear from this. Well, this is what happens when a rare mob encounters a demon hunter. They get stunned, the demon hunter turns around, and then they get killed. Nice and simple. Okay, that's 2 of them down. And in terms of reward, we probably just, get a shard of potentiation. Now that I'm here, I've just used the flare, and I assume we just need to kill this thing. Okay, so it's got 2.5 million health, which is quite a bit, but really, it should be quite manageable for us. Especially when we start going into meta and, like, really dishing out the damage. Oh, never mind, I've been feared. That is triply painful when I'm in meta. That looks like Helmet and the rest of the gang are here as well. Not really intent on doing much, though. Great, that's that dead. So we're going to go head back to camp so she can write it down in the book. Well, that's going to give us a new chest with, which actually means we lose loads of crit, but we gain a lot of other stats. And, oh, we actually do get some new things. Great, so we need to get her a gun from his weapons expert. And then we need to head down to Shipwreck Cove. I think much like at sunrise, at sunset, again, this zone just looks really beautiful with the lighting. Well, we're over here at Ice Pine Point to see what's going on with the the goblins and their weapons. So, he wants me to go and wants me to prove I'm a worthy hunter by hunting hawks. Fair enough, though. I'm not a hunter. I'm a demon hunter. Anyhow, that's pretty much all of the hawks dead. With these more redundant quests, just don't have a lot of lore significance. I will be cutting them down in post. Obviously, it's not the sort of thing that's very interesting for me to comment on or for you to watch because, well, you'll be doing this stuff yourself. My mantra with these videos has always been to show you the cool stuff, to give you an idea of just, is it awesome, is it fun? But I want to save the actual experience for, well, when you actually play it in the live game. Great, so that's all those quests done, and this guy is going to be giving me a critter cannon. That's pretty cool. And we're going to be using that to basically fire it on groups of wargs, which is going to scatter everything apart from the pack leader. But let's be honest, what I really want to do is this. Gather everything up, use blur, stun everything, turn around, and I beam the motherfuckers to death. Ah, that was really cool. Yeah, any class that doesn't have I-beams, it's just going to be dull now. That is said sarcastically. Obviously, I-beam is cool, but overall, demon hunters, no, they're not looking great. Well, okay, they're looking good. They look unfinished. And that's that quest done. Gives us this fun little thing. Critter shot. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, wait, they're alive. Oh, I suppose that's kind of nice. Well, you might recognize this guy. Yes, it's King Murgle.
Good luck.
Our good friend from Northrend. And through this, we are going to be saving a bunch of tadpoles, getting some pufferfish eggs, and feeding Murky. Yes, this is Murky, and when I right-click on him, like, just die with cuteness, basically. Anyhow, so the rest of this quest is pretty rudimentary. I'll skip back when it's all done. But it is worth looking at these these Murloc models. I'm not 100% sure if they're new, though. They might be, but if they are, I don't really remember. I know they did do some new Murlocs for Cataclysm, but I don't think they are these Murlocs. Yeah, well, that's pretty much all of the Murloc stuff done. Just so you actually get a bit of a look at this zone, it is a very, very nice atmospheric kind of swamp place. The last time I was here, it was during the night, during like the second day of the alpha, and it was kind of hard to see anything. But when it's lit by the sun, it's actually pretty nice looking. So with that done, we need to go and kill this guy. What's he called? Claudacious.
Good luck.
Blizzard, obviously known for their wit. And kill a whole bunch of random dudes. Yep. Pretty much the regular kind of questing. Oh, wait, this time we're doing it as Murky. Never mind that. That kind of automatically makes it cool. Let's see what his abilities are. So number 1 is a slime blob. Number 2, he shoots pufferfish. And makes a really cute noise. We've got Safety Bubble, become invulnerable for 3 seconds, and it also heals. And then March of the Murlocs, which, that's his ability from Heroes of the Storm. Ha, yeah, that's pretty great. Well, let's see what Murky can do to a rare mob. Wow, that is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, he just killed that, like, pretty much at once. Yeah, and this thing has 1,000,000 health. Holy shit, I want to be murky now. And we actually get some leather armor from that. Leather armor, which is not an upgrade, unfortunately. Well, at the very least, it's got less agility, and agility is really what matters. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculously overpowered. He just slaughters everything, like, almost more so than my Demon Hunter. Well, here's Claudacious, who I'm assuming Murky is just going to completely destroy. Let's just see if that pufferfish does any damage. So I think I put it here, and then it blows up in 3 seconds. Oh yeah, wow, that burst. Oh, that's him wrecked. Brilliant. Oh, wow. We have managed to claim this cave for the Murlocs. Ah, Murky. Looking pretty damn cool. Okay, so what does King Murgle want?
Farewell.
We get a recipe, and then, of course, we get some gear. Looks like those shoulders are a pretty large increase. Though, yeah, the legs are actually even better, so I'll take them. Oh, we can't be Murky anymore. And that would appear to be it. Yes, so this is actually the place that we're going to be finishing off our Highmountain stuff. So we started off doing really important things, fighting the Legion. We were in the War of the Ancients. Now we are babysitting young Murlocs who are dressed up like Spartan hoplites. Well, Greek hoplites, I suppose. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Anyway, what do I think of this zone? Really, really good is what I think of this zone. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. I like how they were happy enough to go with a more low-key storyline so that they can make the cool parts of the storyline be stronger. That was really good. And in terms of a plot itself, it's one that's going to really benefit from voice acting because there was a lot of characters talking there rather than just, you know, slicing your way through mobs. So I think this is going to turn up really well. And that is one of the 4 zones that we will be leveling in this expansion. So in terms of leveling zones, we've got Val Shara, Highmountain, Stormheim, and Azuna. I'm not really sure what's going on with Aldranath at the minute. The Broken Shore is the very starting sort of starter experience, and Suramar is only going to be open at endgame. This was a pretty short zone to do. It took me, I would say, to do all the main quests, if I was just going through them, focused, and maybe doing a little bit of exploration, it might take 4 hours, I'd say, maybe 4 hours. Now, Preach's video isn't up, but in one of his videos where he mentioned his video on Highmountain, he said that it took him about 5 hours to complete the zone. If every zone was 5 hours, that would put the leveling at about 20 hours. We're just going to have to see how it is overall, though. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.